The universe had many rules, most of them unwritten, some carved into ancient treaties, others etched into the bones of extinct species. But above them all, there was one rule, every sentient being whispered across the stars: don't wake the humans. It wasn't superstition. It wasn't folklore. It was a warning backed by the raw terror that lingered in the darkest corners of galactic history. The humans had come from their blue death world like a wildfire once before, reshaping empires, rewriting boundaries, and leaving the most advanced species trembling in the ashes of their arrogance. Then they vanished. No one knew precisely where they had gone. Some believe they ascended beyond the known universe. Others that they fell into hibernation deep within their home sector, slumbering in colossal arc ships or hidden planets, waiting. But the rule remained. Don't disturb them. Don't venture near their systems. Don't probe the relics they left behind. For 10,000 years, the rule held, until the Virex arrived. The Virex were not fools. They were, in fact, widely regarded as one of the most brilliant species in the Orion Spiral. Their biotech was unrivaled, their fleets sleek and efficient, their scientists obsessive in their pursuit of forbidden knowledge. And with obsession came arrogance, the fatal flaw of empires. It started with a listening post at the edge of what old maps called Sector Sol. Ancient, derelict, silent. Scans detected faint energy readings, barely perceptible, but enough to pique the interest of the Virex High Council. The lead scientist, Cathis Vex, argued vehemently in favor of investigation. The humans are extinct, Cathis declared to the council. His serpentine form coiled confidently on the floor as rows of black, lidless eyes regarded him. It has been millennia. Whatever remains is derelict, abandoned, valuable. There were protests, whispers of caution, but curiosity triumphed. The expedition launched within cycles. 3 research vessels, 1 dreadnought for protection, and a swarm of automated drones set course for the Forbidden Zone. At first, everything was as predicted. Empty space, ruined satellites drifting like corpses, long-dead stations orbiting barren moons, the relics of a species long gone, until they found it. A ship, massive, dormant, orbiting the pale blue world at the heart of the Forbidden Zone. Its name was emblazoned across the hull, weathered but unmistakable: Eden's Spear. Cathis couldn't contain his excitement. "We found a treasure beyond measure," he hissed to his subordinates. This vessel alone could unlock human technology lost to the stars. The dreadnought Vigilance dispatched a boarding party. Drones entered first, followed by Virex specialists in exosuits. Scans showed no life signs, no power, no threat. They breached the outer hull and slipped inside. The interior was pristine. Sleek metallic corridors stretched into the darkness, polished panels untouched by time. The walls pulsed faintly, as if the ship itself was breathing in its sleep. Deeper inside, they found them. Humans. Hundreds of them. Suspended in cryogenic stasis, encased in transparent chambers that hummed softly. Their faces were peaceful, their bodies untouched by decay, their presence undeniable. For a moment, even Cathis faltered. This wasn't an empty ruin. It was a nest. "Retrieve samples," he ordered, masking his unease. "We'll analyze them aboard Vigilance." The scientists extracted genetic material, technological fragments, and neural data. But curiosity demanded more. A single stasis pod was removed entirely. It was a female, young by human standards. Auburn hair floated weightlessly within the pod, her features delicate yet unmistakably dangerous. Her nameplate read, Lieutenant Commander Evelyn Riker. Despite protests from the lower ranks, Cathis insisted on reviving her under controlled conditions. He was certain humans were primitive compared to Virex biotech. He was wrong. The stasis pod opened. Evelyn's eyes snapped open, brilliant predatory blue, and in that instant, the universe changed. The security fields failed. The containment teams fell. And Evelyn stood, barefoot on the cold metal floor, eyes scanning her surroundings with terrifying precision. Where am I? Her voice was calm, measured, unnaturally steady given the circumstances. Cathis approached cautiously, flanked by guards. You are aboard the vessel Vigilance of the Virex Ascendancy. You were recovered from stasis for Virex. Her expression darkened. Didn't get the memo, huh? Cathis hesitated. Memo. Evelyn tilted her head, cracking her neck with a predatory smile. The one rule, scale boy. Don't wake the humans. Before the guard could react, she moved. One snap neck, a disarmed plasma rifle. 2 clean shots. Alarms blared as Evelyn commandeered the chamber with terrifying efficiency. The ship's AI tried to contain her. It failed. Within minutes, Vigilance's core systems were compromised. Automated doors slammed shut. Security drones malfunctioned. The crew panicked. Evelyn patched into the ship's communication systems, broadcasting across the fleet. This is Lieutenant Commander Evelyn Riker of the Terran Defense Corps. By waking me, you've committed an act of galactic aggression. Consider this your only warning. Cathis hissed, overriding the signal. You are outnumbered, human. This ship alone has enough firepower to. You really don't get it, Evelyn interrupted, eyes glinting with something ancient. It's not just me you've woken. The first tremor struck seconds later. The Eden spear, dormant no longer, activated. A low, guttural hum reverberated through the void as its engines ignited. Weapons systems powered up, energy signatures eclipsing anything the Virex had ever recorded. Across the planet, hidden bunkers opened. Satellites reawakened. And then came the distress signal. No, not distress. A call. A beacon. From the depths of space, they heard it. Thousands of hidden human arc ships, dormant fleets, sleeper colonies, all buried within forgotten systems, stirred from their millennia-long slumber. Across the galactic network, ancient human AIs, undetectable until now, reactivated. And the message they broadcast was simple. Protocol awakening initiated. Humanity returns. Panic consumed the Virex fleet. Orders flew. Retreats were attempted. But it was too late. The Eden spear unleashed its wrath. Advanced railguns and directed energy weapons fired with surgical precision. The Virex dreadnought was cleaved apart in moments. Fighters disintegrated under particle beams older than most civilizations. But the true terror wasn't the ship. It was the realization that they hadn't just woken one human. They had woken an empire. In the following weeks, human vessels emerged across the Orion Spiral. Not in fleets of conquest, yet but as scouts, carriers, and colony ships. Their technology, far beyond anything contemporary species could comprehend, allowed them to spread like wildfire. The ancient political order crumbled. Species that once boasted of dominion now whispered in terror of the awakening giants. The Virex Ascendancy fell within months. Cathis survived the initial onslaught, captured and brought aboard a Terran vessel, the Resolute, where he stood before a council of human officers. Evelyn Riker, clad in black and silver combat armor, regarded him with cold amusement. Funny thing about sleeping giants, she remarked, pacing before him. Everyone knows they're dangerous, but the idiots always think they can poke them without consequences. You'll destroy everything. Cathis spat, his once proud coils trembling. This galaxy cannot survive your return. Evelyn shrugged. We tried the quiet life. But your kind, your arrogance, couldn't let the past stay buried. Cathus sneered, desperation overtaking him. We're not the only ones who fear you. The other species, they'll fall in line, Evelyn interrupted, eyes narrowing. Or they'll fall. Period. And fall they did. Humanity reclaimed lost territories with surgical efficiency. They resurrected old alliances, forged new ones under the shadow of their technological supremacy. Ancient artifacts long forbidden to others were retrieved, studied, weaponized. Resistance was crushed. But it wasn't conquest for conquest's sake. Humanity had learned from the old wars. This time, they didn't just burn worlds, they reshaped them. They offered protection, order, and the promise of shared prosperity under Terran authority. Some called it tyranny, others survival. But everyone understood the new reality. The universe had one rule. They broke it, and the humans were awake now. The stars would never know peace again.